Alright, want me to go? Is the bird in the shot?
Yep. Yes.
Today, we're asking the question, who is Lachlan Marshall? And how did he become the man he is today?
What to say about Lachie?
Historians will be trying to figure out the mystery of Lachie Marshall for eternity.
Right, so when Lachie was a baby, he didn't sleep at all for the first 2 years. Not much has changed in that regard.
We used to always play basketball and we would literally spend hours out there.
It was lucky that Lach was so good at throwing basketballs because he was less talented at throwing beer bottles.
He's the best brother I've ever had, but he's also the only one.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster growing up with Lachie. We've had our ups and downs.
Indy and I were a few years older, so we didn't quite get along at the time.
And that led to the Beanie Kids incident.
We've had a brave witness come forward who'd like to remain anonymous.
I still remember that day, the day of the Beanie Kids incident. One day we went into our bedroom and there was this horrible smell. It smelled like pee. The smell was coming from inside the Beanie Kids basket. Lachie had peed in the basket. Only a few survived the assault. I can't believe Lachie would be capable of such a thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one was rough.
Lachie had a speech impediment at the time, so we think that was his way of communicating that he wasn't happy with the girls.
We've asked one of Lachie's closest confidants for comment.
This was the beginning of a lifelong habit of peeing in places other than the toilet, like next to our bed at 3 a.m.
He didn't speak much for the first 3 or 4 years, but he started to gather some words and he said some really funny stuff.
Instead of saying something wasn't fair, he'd say, "It's no air!"
Yeah, Mum used to also complain a lot whenever we were driving late at night and it was dark and people would be wearing black clothes because you couldn't see them. And so Lachie tried to warn her by saying, "Look out for the black people, Mum." He didn't quite realise how that sounds.
But the worst one was when he couldn't pronounce lasagna. And here we're at Tully's and he calls out across the store, "Mum, can we have vagina for dinner?" And I just lost it.
But as he grew up and he started to speak, he started to ask some of the really big questions.
When we die, do we go to heaven with unlimited Doritos? Or do we go to a black box where we don't know anything?
What's it called when you don't believe in religion? You're a Democrat?
This was a good one at a christening. He said, "Who's the man on the plus sign?" Anyway, well done, Lachie. Have a great birthday. Happy 21st, Lachie.
Happy 21st, Lachie.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Nesbitt.
Happy birthday, Lachie. You're a slut.
This summer, happy 21st birthday, Lachlan.
You know, I'm still taller than him, by the way, you know. I'm still taller than him. He doesn't see it, but he's not taller than me. You're not, Lach. You're not.